Alright guys, welcome back to the ZIMM'S Guitars YouTube channel where we restring guitars every day. Today on the bench we've got a little Jackson dinky guitar. It's the bolt-on neck. Still got the plastic on here. It's got a little bit of damage here and there. The frets are sprouting hard. These will cut you, they're so bad. Dirty strings, disgusting strings on it. Let's get started. We're going to shine this baby up and get this thing rocking. Here we go. Okay, first things first, let's plug it in. And let's test on it. Seems good. The output jack seems good and working properly, so we're in good shape now. Let's go up here and let's take the nuts off up here on the locking nut. Take the little hold downs. I guess you could call them nuts on here, right? They're already loose. Maple neck with these cool inlays on here in black. And it's got the Jackson trim on here. Okay, so we might as well pull the strings off, and using my Ernie Ball Power Peg Pro string winder, we're going to take all 6 strings off. Well, there's only, yeah, there's 6. Kind of looked like that IE string was missing. So I ought to maybe put my readers on so I can see what I'm doing here. Alright. Then I use this thing. And let's get in here like this. And okay. And then we just loosen these up right here. And this will let the string come out of there. And so that I don't lose those little blocks that are in there, I snug it down to hold that block back in place. There we go. Now sometimes you got to be careful that you don't have any debris or maybe even part of a broken string trapped down in there. If you're restringing your guitar and one of your strings comes flying out of there, check to make sure that it's nice and clean in there. Because the other day I saw a little tiny fragment of a broken string shoved down in there, and that was getting in the way of stuff. Okay, there we go. Nice. Yeah, these strings are very old. Could quite possibly be the original strings that was installed on this guitar when it was sold, most likely out of a guitar center somewhere. Okay, so I just want to clean on it for a little bit. And I have been using Guitar Juice Tonic for a while now. Seems to be working really good. Go ahead and roll the commercial for Guitar Juice Tonic. Today's video brought to you by Guitar Juice Tonic. No waxes, no oils. Spray it right on the guitar. Made right here in the USA. Get yourself Guitar Juice Tonic. Yep, so I just spray this stuff on. And so the goal here is to shine this baby up. It's a used guitar, and the point is to try to resell this thing. And if it's clean, it helps a lot. Nobody wants to buy an old dirty guitar. So we sit here and we just clean on it for a little while. Unfortunately, it does have a nice little chip right here. See, now I'll flip it over and let's take a look at the back. And now it still has, I believe it still has its plastic. And so I always pull this stuff off.
Holy cow, you get even many months, don't you?
Because you can see, if I can get this off of here, how good this is going to look without this plastic. And I've had guitars that the plastic was left on for 20 or 30 years, and it just will never come off. So it always looks better to, in my opinion, to pull this plastic off of here after it's been on for a number of years. I'm going to say this guitar is probably a 2017. And then the same with up here. Let's get that plastic off of there. If I can get my thumbnail under it. Missing a screw right there. Okay. And then again, a couple of good shots of this on the back. There we go. We got a couple of good little pieces of whatever was stuck on there. And then back here where it hit like a wall, I think that'll come off. Yeah, the white paint, you can tell. Everybody paints their houses white on the inside, the interior. And you can see that white paint is on this guitar right there. And it came off really nicely. So I probably should find a black screw and put it in right there. So let me see what I've got. If I got a little black screw laying around. Now I might have to take this claw back off, or this back plate back off and get to that claw. But in the meantime, there we go. We got a black screw back in that thing. And so this guitar is shining up pretty nicely. Got another little dent right there, which is unfortunate. Okay. Now I think on the fingerboard, let's take my fret guard. There we go. And I got a little bit of sandpaper that I fold over, and my fret guard. Just gonna lay it on here like this. Let's do this. Yeah, so we'll take our fretboard guard, and to really kind of polish these frets up, a little bit of 1200 grit. This might be a 1000 grit sandpaper, and just give it a couple of swipes like that. You can also use those erasers that they have, or you can use microfiber pads, or you can use steel wool. But just quick and easy like this. And that's all we need to do here to clean these frets up and make them look newer. Make them nice and smooth. I don't see any fret wear on this guitar. So I don't think this thing got played very often. Feels like a nice jumbo fret. And then we're just going to clean on it some more. Okay, and then we do this. Oh man, our fret ends. We need to work on those fret ends. So let's grab my StewMac fret file, because these are pretty rough. And let's just go along here like this. One good swipe on each one. See how it feels then. Kind of run it over the top, along the side and over the top. Way better. Way better. Okay, so let's give it so much better. Just that quickly. And then we can also take one of these StewMac polishing pads and just hit the side a little bit like this. This guitar does have binding, so you gotta kind of be careful of the binding a little bit. Like maybe right there, I might have, yeah. Might have damaged it a little bit, but I think overall we got rid of the fret sprout, and that's very important. So there we go. And so probably should flip the guitar around this direction and then do the same thing to the top. Okay, so the neck feels a lot better. So we're getting down to that time where it's almost time to put strings on it. But first, I have a guitar to show you guys, so let's look inside the guitar vault. Here we go. Okay, so in the guitar vault today, we have an Ed Roman Strat. Built by Ed Roman. It's the Roman Pearl Caster. And this thing, you can just feel that it has a really good build quality about it. And you've got a really beautiful neck with the bird's eye maple right in there. But yeah, built by Ed Roman out of Vegas. I think he had a big store up in Vegas. He passed away maybe 20 years ago now. But great guitar build right here. Ed Roman Stratocaster. Today's string choice. Alright guys, today's string choice, we got String Joy 9 through 46. Crafted in Nashville, Tennessee, played on stages around the world. String Joy goes on this one. Now, the guys over at String Joy, they sent me a couple of free packs so that I can show you guys String Joy stuff. Let's cut this thing open. Let's take a look at these. These are very high quality strings. Made right there. Strings were wound, tested, coiled, and packaged in Nashville, Tennessee. So you're definitely supporting a small company, but they've become very huge recently. These things are getting great reviews. And let me just show you this right here. They come in these little packages that are like airtight, like, you know, your potato chip bag or something, where it has the airtight kind of the what would you call that, like aluminum foil on the inside kind of a thing. So we got high quality strings from String Joy that goes on this one today. And so now you can see that it's got this, the inner core is right here. And so you have to cut that off, right like that. And then again, I'm going to, okay, good, we can see. We got to loosen this back up, shove it down in there, make sure it goes all the way down in there, and then tighten it down, and make sure that the string is centered across the saddle right there really nicely. And then again, with my Ernie Ball Power Peg Pro string winder, going to tighten this baby down. Just like that, string joy strings. So let me go ahead and I'm going to put the other 5 on, and then we're going to tune on it and we'll test on it. Alright, so I'm tuning this thing up, but one thing that I usually do on everything with the Floyd is on these fine tuners, I back them off and then tune it with these things, you know, way back, because most likely when your strings stretch out and everything, your guitar is going to go flat. And so I want a lot of adjustability on my fine tuners, so they got a lot of room for them to be adjusted. And I just sort of kind of get them close here. All the strings seem like they're staying down in the bridge good. So now I got to pull those erasers out of there. So I'm just going to lay a whammy bar down in there. And it's not the right one, but I'm just going to lay it there just to move these erasers out of the way. There we go. This guy, he's starting to get some use out of that thing. It's starting to wear out. But yeah, so let's take a look at where our bridge is setting now. And it's doing pretty darn good. It's leaning forward just a little bit, but I don't think that's too bad. Alright, so we're getting there. So I think it's safe to go ahead and cut all the excess string off of them. So let's get these out of the way. And then I'm going to take our little locking, the little nut locks, or whatever you call that part. These little nuts, and I'm going to put them back on the guitar, but I'm not going to tighten them down yet. And today is a Saturday, and I got a bunch of guys in the store, so I'm just going to let this baby sit here on the bench and kind of acclimate to those new strings that are on there. And I'll come back to it in a while. Jackson is all strung up and ready to go. These are great guitars for the price. I really enjoy these things. Let's see what it sounds like. I'm always in my bridge position all the time. The action on this feels perfect. It's right where I like it. Seems really good. double check the tuning one more time. But yeah, this guitar, this is ready to resell. I don't have these locked down yet. I don't always lock them down because a lot of times I'll hang them on the wall in the shop and somebody will come in and they'll strum the guitar for a second and then they'll start tuning the guitar, not realizing that the strings are locked down. Yeah, but just a nice little Jackson. It's all strung up and it is ready to be sold. And again, thank you guys for watching the videos, and we'll see you guys all in the next video. Oh yeah, I did go and see the Scorpions. Go over to ZIMM'S Guitars 2, my second channel. It's basically just a bunch of footage of all the bands I go and see all the time. You guys buy guitars from me, then I go and I take that profit and I buy concert tickets with it. It's kind of crazy, but I've seen a lot of concerts lately. You can go over on ZIMM'S Guitars second channel, ZIMM'S Guitars 2, and watch a bunch of footage from that stuff. Thanks guys, see you in the next video.